Good morning guys, CarefulCarping here. Welcome to episode 13. We're down the Syndicate again today for the very last session I'll be doing on here. It's the end of February now and we've just got over the big freeze, so it's nice to be back out again. And yeah, so the Syndicate ticket runs out at the end of March, which gives me a month. But I really want to get stuck in on the other lakes I want to be targeting this year, so don't see why wasting the rest of my time on here. Now the spring's starting to come through in the warmer weather. I mean, it's only nearly 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm really am warm. The sun's coming up and it's should be a nice day. The temperatures are really meant to be rising high this week, so it should be a good one. So yeah, I really want to get stuck in on the new lakes that we're going to be targeting this year. And we say goodbye to this place as I've never managed to catch the sturgeon that I was after. There's meant to be a sturgeon here, about 8-9 pound, that I've really wanted to catch this year. A couple of people have told me they've had it out, but I've never seen it on the bank. But one of them, can't catch everything you want. But I've learned a lot of stuff off here, caught plenty of small carp off here. None of the bigger ones which I hope to catch, but then again, I've had plenty of fun with the small ones. Learned a lot of stuff about rigs, how to bait, how to approach things. So I've learned plenty enough to take me through to the next lakes, I reckon. So yeah, I've got 2 rods out again, both on solid PVA bags with the 8mm halibut pellet on each. It's very early in the morning, it's still only 8 o'clock. I haven't had a fish yet. I've been here about an hour, I reckon, something around that. I've had 1 knock on the 1 rod, and that's about it. But as usual, I don't seem to get many runs in the morning. They don't normally come till about 10-11 o'clock. Then they normally pick up after there, so hopefully we can have a few fish out. I would like to hope. So yeah, I'll just quickly show you where I've got the baits. I've got my 2 rods down here to the side of me. Still very low on water, but I seen a fish top out there when I first got here this morning. That's where I was thinking of putting a bait, so I've got the 1 rod down there. And with the breeze coming towards me, I've got it just here on the edge of where the ripples are. Then he goes all flat calm, so I'll put a bait on there. Both spots I was catching on well last time, so we'll just see what happens. And hopefully I'll be back with you later with a fish. Alright then guys, right hand rods just give off a couple of bleeps, resulting in a little ghosty. It's only a small pound, maybe 2, like, nothing big at all. Well, it's probably about 2 pound then. Good start, not a blank, saved a blank. Nice yellowy looking goldy ghosty, so it's very cold, so I'm just going to slip him back into the water so it's out of the water as little as possible. So yeah, right then, that was a very weird one. I've had a few little single bleeps on the right hand rod, and then it started getting very recurring every 20 seconds or something, so I sat by the rods, and every 10 seconds the bobbin would lift and just drop. So lift ½ inch, drop down exactly where it come from, 1 blip. So I didn't know what it was. I thought it was well, to start with I thought it could be the battery going, but then I looked at the bobbin started moving, so as you would assume it's a little skimmer. So I picked up the rod and everything just burst into life. I don't know why it didn't run off. Bait runner was on, everything's there, should have gone, but it just didn't want to go, it just stayed where it was. Didn't want to move at all. Probably didn't even realise it had the hook in its mouth. But there we go. I haven't blanked, so what a result. So I'm going to recast that rod back out and hope for another one. Alright then guys, this is getting absolutely manic now. Sorting the right hand rod out and the left hand rod's gone. The bobbin lifted to the shaft and then stopped there for a couple of minutes and nothing happened while I sorted the right rod out. So I cast the right rod out, picked up the left hand rod and had a fish on the end of it. Yet again, wasn't moving. Only a small mirror, about 2 pound. Don't know what's going on there, but very nice. It's got a bit of couple of red patches. You probably won't be able to see that on the camera, but a couple of red patches. Probably started showing signs of disease, which isn't good. So it's another reason why this is the last time I'm fishing this lake. Fish are getting disease, it ain't going to be good for my tackle. Don't want to take infections to other lakes, and it ain't going to be good for me either. So I'm just going to stick this one back. As far as getting runs are concerned, this is going great. It's only 20 to 10 now and I've already had 3 runs and 3 fish out. Another sceptical run then, the bobbin lifted to the top of the shaft. Stay still, not an inch of line moved while I recasting the right hand rod. But I thought there could be a fish on the end of it, so I picked up my left hand rod and lo me, there was. Straight off he went and gave a little scrap. Didn't put much of a fight for itself, but as I say, red patches starting to come through on it, so could be showing signs of disease, I guess. Not sure, but as I say, it ain't going to be good for my tackle taking it from lake to lake. So I have to get all that disinfected, and it ain't going to be good for me either. So yeah, it's another reason why I won't be fishing this lake after today. There's probably a good reason it is closing. If it is starting to show signs of disease, the disease can just stay in this lake and not spread elsewhere. So yeah, let's see if we can get another one. Right guys, right rod just shot off, producing a nice 6 pound common. Doesn't look too big, but the belly on it is massive, which produces most of its weight, so the pictures clearly won't show it all. But yeah, very nice, cracking fight, cracking run. Just gonna slip it back. Well then, it all went quiet for about 20 minutes, so I thought I'll make a cup of tea, a nice cup of tea, and off shot the right hand rod. I've looked down and couldn't see the margin, the bent, tips bent all the way around, absolutely roaring, one toner. My bobbin's bouncing off the alarm, which is every angler's favourite sight. Lifted into the rod and off, it shot straight off, taking line straight from the spool. Big belly on it, so it wasn't too long, but it had a nice wide chunky belly on it, so made it for most of its weight, weighing in at 6 pound again. Smashing, and a great morning here. It's only 10 past 10, got another couple of hours to go, so yeah, see if we can get some more. Right then guys, as you will just have seen, I literally just put the camera down there, cast out the rod, put the camera down there, in about 2 minutes I had to put the camera down. Off went the right hand rod yet again, so hopefully the run come up nice on camera, and here's what it produced. A nice little 4 pound mirror. Yet again another one of the small simmos, but small simmo's better than nothing at all. Nicely done. Nice orangey yellow winter colours. Fish number 5 this is. It's about 10:30, can't look at my watch with the fisherman obviously. Yep, it's about 10:30. There's still a few hours to go, catching every 10 minutes, it's absolutely brilliant. All on the right hand side where the wind's coming into the corner. It's great, see if we can get another one. Well then, what a session we're having so far. 5 runs, 5 fish landed. Absolutely cracking. 4 of the fish are actually coming from the right hand corner, so hopefully I can get another run from there. I've just recast the rod back out, and I'm really chuffed to get a run on camera. Been trying for ages again since my intro, and it just hasn't happened. The fish never take it when the camera's on, but this time the camera's only running for 1:30 and I got the run. So I'm chuffed with that. Good footage as well, so should hopefully look good in the video. Anyway, while I wait for the rod to hopefully go back off again, I'll give you a bit of news. If you cast your mind back to episode 9 and episode 10, I've done 2 lots of 24 hours on Barson Lakes using the bait from Pyramid Baits, the company, using their PP60 boilers. Well, one of the owners of the company has seen the videos and really enjoyed them, and I've been talking to him over the last week, and he'd given me an offer. He'd asked me if I'd wear a baseball cap and advertise for them in the videos, which I've kindly agreed to do. In return, discounted price on baits. So I was hoping to use their baits anyway this year, but obviously pay the full amount. But luckily this has worked out nicely for me, so advertising for them and discounted baits, great. So as of next episode, I'll be using their boilers, because it's only literally applied for my order today while I'm here. Sent John a text and away we go. So hopefully I'll be picking the boilers up sometime next week. And yeah, so as on then, I will be using their boilers. I've got a few lakes in mind to try out anyway, at which I was going to use their boilers, so it's nice. So when they come here next week, the next episode will probably be packing the fisheries on the Big Geary's Lake, hopefully trying to get one of them upper doubles out. I have a good idea where to be fishing. I've fished it a couple of times before, but not to any good. But that was before I started making videos and my knowledge was pretty pathetic, and it pretty much still is, but I have a better idea what to do and how to approach it. So hopefully we can wiggle something out and catch one on their baits, because I know it's a cracking bait, and we'll soon see. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go sit down, put the kettle on, and hopefully get a run. So catch you in a bit. Right then guys, fish number 6, 5.5 pound. I weighed it because I thought it was bigger than what it was. Nice orange yellow mirror. Smashing. Lovely stuff. Left hand rod this time. I moved the position of the left hand rod to in front of me with the wind blowing in, because I wasn't catching fair at the distance. So I dropped it by my feet and should have kept it there all morning really. But that's where the rod's going to be going again. So let's see if I can catch another one. Right then guys, it's been a bit slow now for the last hour, but finally the left hand rod just called me into action, producing a nice little 3 pound-ish ghosty, nice black and white one. Just lift him up. Relax. Here we are. Nice black and white. See down there. Very nice. Probably, as I say, about 3 pound or something like that. Maybe 2.5, 3. Nice fight though nonetheless. Ghosts always seem to give a better fight over commons and mirrors. So yeah, just going to slip it back. And then guys, right hand rod's finally zipped off. It's taken about an hour and a half, 2 hours for that to go. But leaving it out there's definitely paid off. Leaving me with a nice 6 pound mirror. Well, 6.25 pound, just weighed it. 6 pound 4. and it's a very nice wintry colour yellow mirror. Oh, there we are. There's a nice little one. As I say, 6 1/4 pound. Nice yellow, nice run. Cracking fight. Took about 5 minutes to get in. Just wouldn't come to the net at all. Get taken line from the reel. So yeah, dead chuffed. I'm pretty sure this is fish number 8, but I've pretty much lost count and I haven't gone through the video footage, so hopefully I'm right with that, but please forgive me if I'm wrong. So yeah, I'm going to slip this one back. This has just turned out to be a cracking session. I think it's the best session I've had on this lake, definitely. 8 fish now bagged in the morning. I think my best was about 7 or 8, so at least I'm on par with it. Great. Average has gone up more than like the last episode. There's mainly 2-3 pounders now. They're coming out about 5s. Well, that one and one earlier 6s, so it's great. It's really great. Really enjoying it. All on the 8mm halibut pellets in the PVA bag, just with 4mm feed pellets in. Hair rigged, basic blowback rig. Great stuff. It's 20 to 1 now. Got just over half hour, so let's see if we can bag another one. And then guys, it's on to slightly pat down and my left hand rod's just gone off. We're using a really scaly, pretty mirror. Only about 3 or 4 pound, but I'm just going to slip it back because I've got to carry on packing down. So yeah, nice little fish to possibly end the session. I won't cast that rod back out for obvious reasons, but I'm leaving with the rod out. If it goes off, it goes off. But I think I've caught 9 fish this session, which is absolutely brilliant. Best session I've had on here, definitely. And if that rod goes, I made the magical 10. So let's carry on packing down. Right then guys, rods are in, end of the session. I think I had a pretty good session considering it's going to be the last one. It's not a bad way to end the session on this pool. I had a cracking year on this pool. Starting here from March, but didn't start blogging here till probably what, July? August was probably the first blog I put up. But I started fishing here in, yes, end of March I think I started. I had 1 double figure out, which was caught in the first week, possibly the second week of April. And since then I'm seeing another double on. I've seen a couple on the bank, but never in my landing net. I come here to get one of the bigger carp, or the big sturgeon that was in there, and failed on both, but managed to catch 2 small sturgeon out of here, one on the blogs, one wasn't. So that's great, at least I managed to put another fish on the species list. Had a great year here, learned so much about my rigs and my baiting approaches and whatnot, so now we've got to move on to the next water. So I'll be picking up my new bait next week, and then next time you'll see me, it's probably on a new lake, using new bait. Well, new bait considering I've only using halibut pellets for the last couple of months on this lake. Change of scenery for me, change of scenery for you guys. So thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a comment. If you haven't already, subscribe, and don't forget to like the video. So I'll see you next time guys. Take care.